Canadian values. And I was a little disappointed because, as a Canadian, I don't think these are Canadian values. These are universal values. These are values shared by all cultures. And I'm a prime example of that. I grew up in an Afghan household. I knew nothing of honor killings, no talk of that. My sister has the same educational opportunities as I do. My mother is a social worker. She helps for the Afghan Women's Organization to help empower Afghan women. And my father's a justice of the peace. We're a very open-minded liberal family, like almost all other Afghans that I know. This is a very rare occurrence. And my biggest issue, like I was saying earlier, is I hope that Canadians, recognize that not all Afghans and not all Muslims are like this. I'm a prime, I think I'm the example where, I speak English, I speak French, I have friends, I attend Queen's University, but I speak my own languages, I have my own cultural values too. I celebrate Eid, I like the Afghan cuisine and etc. and whatnot. And so, that's my main issue and concern, is that this is a heinous crime. Yes, it does occur, but this is a very rare occurrence. Media selectively choose to portray most of these cases whenever they want to talk about Afghanistan, and that this is not the norm. This is not what Afghans espouse, and these are universal values of freedom for women, education for women. There's no question that Afghans espouse the same values.
So Irfan, this is Irfan, who is a student here at Queen's University, second-year student studying political science, and has been here throughout the trial. And so tell me just briefly what went through your mind as you actually heard the verdict and saw the reaction of the three guilty parties.
It was very difficult. It was a tense moment. There were lots of tense moments throughout this court case. Video evidence and whatnot, and a lot of gasps. And today was much more different. It was more surreal and more quiet. And but I think there's overwhelming evidence to suggest that this was not an accident. And I do think that the verdict that was read, it was difficult, but that's what needs to be done, and they deserve what the punishment they get.
Just finally, tell me, being a student here in Kingston, seeing all these other people coming on a daily basis, what has this meant for the city in terms of how people perhaps even interact with you, or questions you get asked, or just all of this media attention?
I think it's an excellent case. I think it's a perfect example of Canada's multiculturalism. I mean, I come to the courtroom and I see French journalists, I see English journalists, I see people speaking Afghan and Arabic, and people of all cultures, coming here. So this has definitely got, Kingston bustling in this part of the city. We got a lot of people coming in, and a lot of people, they see me speaking with the translators, or they see that I know somebody, and they come up to me and they say, hey, are you Afghan? Can you explain to us, does this stuff go on, or they want to get my opinion, because I was born here, but I have that Afghan background. So I guess that's been for Kingston, the greater community here. This is definitely sort of put us on the map of Canada, because the trial occurred here. And I encourage everybody, students and the public, we have an excellent opportunity to come here, learn about the legal sector, understand what happens when there are contentious cases. And so I thought, we got very lucky here. Like I said, at the end of the day, I think it was tough, but they got it right.
Thank you, Irfan, very much for your time.